Welcome to my Sports Reports, where we celebrate positive achievements of amateur athletes from all across the country. My name is Marshall Manlove, and this is an episode of Amateur Sports Milestones. I'm coming to you from the home studio in Middletown, Delaware. To be precise, let's begin, shall we? We will begin in Maryland. Hayden Adkins, a sophomore from Mardela HS in Salisbury, pitched a perfect game and a no-hitter in back-to-back games. She has led her team to a 7-0 start this year, with all wins by a shutout. To Illinois, Gabbie Branson from Petersburg threw a perfect game against Riverton HS for her softball team. She struck out 10 and hit a home run in this particular game. To Texas, Evan Smith from Southwest Christian High School on the left, with her catcher on the right, reached the 500 strikeout milestone for her career with the Eagles softball team. To my home state here in Delaware, Madge Layfield from Sussex Central HS in Georgetown struck out 17 in a Golden Knights shutout win over Milford HS. With that effort, she reached the 800 strikeout mark for her career with the softball team. To Idaho, Kendall Martin from Idaho State University set a new school record for the track team in the 100-meter hurdles with a time of 13:74. To Pennsylvania, Olivia Smith from Upper Marion High School scored the 100th goal of her career with the Vikings lacrosse team. Ladies and gentlemen, this is brought to you by me, Marshall Manlove, stage hypnotist. If you would like a funny, fascinating, and memorable experience for a party or an event that you're having, please consider my stage hypnosis show. Go to marshallmanlove.com for information about that. If you are in the market to buy or sell a home in Delaware, Maryland, or Pennsylvania, reach out to me through whatever means you need to do so. mysportsreports@gmail.com will get to me. And because we are talking about some Delaware athletes, a business close to home here, Aspire Wellness. They have a cold plunge therapy pod. Find out how it can help you by visiting aspirewellnessnow.com. Moving forward, we will head out to Iowa now. Malik Allen from Edwardsville High School broke a 42-year-old school record for the track team with a triple jump mark of 49.3. Back to Delaware here. Kevin Dolan from Wilmington Friends School scored the 100th goal of his career with the Quakers lacrosse team. Staying here in Delaware, J.P. Ward from the University of Delaware scored the 100th goal of his career with the Blue Hens lacrosse team. Out to Oregon, Josie Donaldson from Lake Oswego High School broke the Oregon state record in the girls' 400-meter dash with a time of 53:17 at the Arcadia Invitational held in California. To Pennsylvania, Quinn Heckler from Villa Maria Academy recorded the 200th save of her career as the goalie for the lacrosse team. And as we all know by now, Iowa's Caitlin Clark became the all-time leading scorer in NCAA women's basketball tournament games when she scored her 480th point to pass Chemika Holdsclaw. She finished with 492. To New Hampshire now, Jensen Hall from Dartmouth College became the fastest pitcher to strike out 100 batters in program history. She did so in 64.1 innings. That's in a single season. Whoever wrote that very poorly. To Massachusetts, Skylar Brandemart from Stonehill College became just the fourth pitcher for the softball team to reach 200 career strikeouts for the Skyhawks. Back south to New Jersey, Billy Kerwood from Monmouth University became just the fifth pitcher in softball team history to reach 400 strikeouts from the mound. To the District of Columbia, Emma Nowakowski from George Washington University set a single-game record for goals for the women's lacrosse team when she scored 8 in a 15-14 win over VCU. Back to Delaware. Archmere Academy's Jack Meister broke a 15-year-old record in the 100-meter dash for the Auks track and field team with a time of 10:74. Back to Pennsylvania. Alex Schaefer from Millersville University's softball team became the first pitcher in program history to reach 400 career strikeouts. Out to Montana, Nathan Neal from Bozeman High School set a new Montana State high school record in the boys' outdoor 3,200 run with a time of 8:35.32. New York, Kylie Myers from Marist College became the 9th pitcher in softball team history to reach the 300 strikeout mark for a career. To Massachusetts, Quentin Christopher from Taconic High School threw a no-hitter against East Longmeadow High School. He struck out 9 in the victory. Back to Pennsylvania, Colin McDonald from Northern High School in Dillsburg threw a no-hitter against Greencastle Antrim. He whiffed 6 in his milestone win. Back to my home state, the Diamond State, the first state, Delaware. Meredith Finger from Archmere Academy in Claymont and the softball team pitched a perfect game against St. Elizabeth's High School. The Auks won 14-0 in this shortened game. Finger struck out 11 batters in the win. On the same day, here in Delaware, Kylie Hill from Laurel High School threw a no-hitter against Smyrna in a 5-0 win for the Bulldogs. She struck out 9 in the win. Staying here in Delaware, Lexi Moore from the softball team at Wilmington University set 2 career milestones. She reached the 200 hit mark and stole her 100th base to become just the second Wildcat to steal 100 for the program. To Florida, we met this young lady last year, having another great year down at Pace High School in Florida. This is Jaden Hevener. She threw a no-hitter against Fort Walton High School. In this 3-0 win, Hevener walked 2 batters and struck out every other batter in the game, 21 strikeouts. Back to my home state here in Delaware, Molly Dolan from Wilmington Friends School scored the 100th goal of her career with the Quakers lacrosse team. And yes, Kevin Dolan, if you happen to remember, from just a minute ago, it is her brother. Both of them reaching that milestone for their high school team. And also from the Wilmington Friends boys lacrosse team, Nick Winchell scored his 100th career goal. And staying here in Delaware, this is the 3rd in one day that happened here in the first state. Ayla McCathern from Appoquiniming High School in Middletown threw a 5-inning perfect game against Red Lions. She struck out every batter in this 16-0 win. And one more from the first state, the Diamond State. My home state here in Delaware, Bella Hughes from Archmere Academy in Claymont scored the 100th goal of her career with the Auks lacrosse team. Have you or someone you know, maybe one of your athletes, your kids, you get the idea, have they reached some sort of milestone like that? It could be a single game record of some sort, could be a no-hitter, something like that. We've seen a few of them in this particular broadcast. An accumulation of statistics that reach a certain milestone, we will help you celebrate that. Just reach out to us at mysportsreports@gmail.com and send as much information as possible so it's easy for the person who writes this to figure it out when he or she gets that information and transcribes it into this particular show. All right, from the home studio in Middletown, Delaware. About time for second breakfast here in the home studio in Middletown, Delaware.